All right, so let's start here. You'll probably recognize that house. But before we move up, let's turn around and see if you see anything you recognize. Mrs. Van Sickle, her house is gone. I remember that house. There's a stream that runs underneath there. I think some of us remember that. And it runs back over here. Waterfall back over there. Let's move up. Reinek's house over here. You see Mrs. Van Sickle's house is gone. And there's the house. Looks the same. This guy looks like he is a builder, or at least a house designer or something. So let's take a look over here. They got a new outbuild. Well, they have an outbuilding. They've added a chimney. The catalpa trees are gone. If we look back a couple years ago to 2011, you'll notice that they were still there, and as a matter of fact, even had beans on them. That's kind of cool. So yeah, those are big stump. That's a big stump though, and that over 40, between 40 and 50 years old. So yeah, the old White House that used to be up here is gone. And they built a new house behind it. It's kind of interesting. So let's go up here, see if we can see. Yeah, there's the other side of the Reinek's house. That's a hideous color blue. But here is that new house, quote unquote. Probably been there for decades. There's the familiar barn, the exact same silos. That's funny. Over here's the outbuildings where you had the tractors and stuff. Let's go see if we can read this sign. A lot of times they'll blur it out, but let's see if we can see it. Yeah, the farms at Windy Flats. Yeah. So let's keep going here. Of course, the barn. And Kate, I'm assuming you remember the hayloft. Oh crap! Thanks, Google. I'm assuming you remember the hayloft to the right of those doors. Yeah. And let's go see if we can see their house that they built to replace the one we moved into. There we go. That's their house. Man, everything looks the same. And then this straightaway with corn on both sides. Kind of cool. I see it and it looks exactly the same as it did. So yeah, if we keep going up here, there's let's go back here and see if we can see Sunrise Mountain. It's back over here. We can't get it. See, let me see if I can get it better. No, the corn's too tall. Crap. Okay. But back over here is Sunrise Mountain, the Appalachian Trail. It's funny, we lived that close to it, and we very rarely went up there. Yeah, and then all these houses, you'd get to the populated part of the road. I think it was funny. That's the way I always thought of it. Used to ride our bikes up here past it. There's a guy that lived up here who do bike tire repair. I think his name was like Uncle Bill or something like that. And he just helped you out if you had a flat tire. I remember he helped me out at least once. I think he lived in that house right there. And what is this? I don't remember this. I don't remember that being a store. Doesn't mean it wasn't, but again, it's been 50 something years. So 50 years. This road right here, let's see if we can see the sign. Why did they blur the sign out? Hold on. Let me no, go the other way, Bob. Can't go up that road. Okay. Crap. I guess it's not on the. So let's see. Turn around. Yeah, there we go. This is Decker Road, and if you look down at the bottom here, you can see where it meets up with Holland Road, which of course goes all the way around to the house. We used to ride our bikes in great big circles all the time. That was so much fun. It's amazing to think that we rode bikes on these roads. So if we go around the curve here, you'll see this house over here on the right. that used to be Reggie's house. He was my friend from school. Drove my first go kart in that yard. It's for sale now. 4 bedroom, 2 acres. Kind of cool. So you keep going up the curve here, and just keep going around it. There was a big building here somewhere. I don't remember what it was. It was like some kind of excavation company or something like that. Maybe a trucking company. I don't know. But I just remember the building being there. Let's see if I can get to it here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. So it really looks kind of the same. And let's keep going. Now we're getting into Beamerville. And this road right here on the right, if you go down there, you get to the Grange, which is where we used to do the parties, like Christmas parties, Halloween parties. You go downstairs and get cookies and hot chocolate. And, yeah, good stuff. So we keep going. Um, this garage right here was owned by my friend Gilbert's dad. He may still own it. I don't know. But over here, we've got the house where we would go to youth group on Friday nights. That was fun. Almost want to get paste and some paper out. Cemetery back behind here used to do Halloween scary stuff back there. Over here, as we keep going, you see part of Space Farms back here. But we'll get to the front of that in just a minute. Right here is the fire department where Dad volunteered. I have a memory of him up on the roof shingling it or doing some kind of repairs with the other firemen. Yeah, it was a long time ago, but it still looks the same other than the solar panels. And keep going over here on the left-hand side. Oh, hush. Pardon the interruption. Over here we got Space Farms. Looks pretty much the same. And I went into it in 2018 when Jen and I came up here, and it really was pretty much the same. So, hope you enjoyed the past.